The Monee Phillips Show.
You got it, girl.
You got it.
You got it, girl.
You got it.
You got it, girl.
You got
You
it.
the best. You the best. You the best. You the best.
Yes, sir. You know what it is at the sound of my voice. It is DJ STYLZ in a place to be. And this is the second day of Black History Month. You know what's going on. Monee Phillips, take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monee Phillips Show. And of course, I am your host, Monee Phillips. Welcome, everybody. Man, we are back. Day 2, February, Black History Month, of course, Valentine Month, President Month. Man, we got it all banging in the month of February. But you know, of course, I always want to promote our black business owners. And look, we got a dope guy in the building tonight, man. Want to talk about how to purchase cars, how he got started, and all that good stuff. So tonight, we're going to talk about good things that we need to learn about cars and how to buy cars. And we're going to talk about how to get into the business of having your own business tonight. So we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. So I'm going to have a seat and call my first guest. All right. Well, good evening, everybody, man. Like I said, man, I'm here to promote a lot of the business owners. And, man, tonight is going to be the night where we promote and help a lot of business owners. So other than do, man, we're going to start by having Anthony come on the stage. Welcome, Anthony. Have a seat and take that microphone. So, man, like I said, man, tonight we're going to do some great things. We're going to talk about some great things. And this is tonight where we promote you tonight. Man, we're going to talk about something great. So, Anthony, tell everybody who you are. We're going to start with that, where you from and who you are. All right.
My name is Anthony Spakes. I'm from Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went to West Side.
Okay.
You know, just I ain't always have a silver spoon in my mouth. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tonight I just wanna, you know, try to motivate others to work for themselves and know that no matter what you went through in your past, it won't affect what you got going for your future.
That's right. That's right. Right.
So,
you are a living witness tonight to talk about this. So we want to start about, you know, back in the time that you, like you said, never had a silver spoon in your mouth. So we're going to start with the struggle. So what was the struggle of your life before where you are at now?
I say, you know how some people, they went to college.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in like a lot of situations, you learn from two ways. You either learn from the bad in your life or you learn like from the good in your life.
Yeah.
So my college was going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sounded like a little awkward, I know. But I didn't go to college, you know, like I graduated from high school. But I learned a lot from my situation that made me go to prison.
Yeah.
My charge was bank robbery.
Mm-hmm.
And I caught my charge fresh out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
It was a learning experience. Like I say that, you know, like it's different from when you in prison versus seeing it like on TV.
Yeah.
I remember being in my cell, you know, writing letters to like different colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout writing these letters, like I get like a message back, you know, like they'll end up sending me like a letter back. And I was trying to get into any school that I can once I was released.
Mm-hmm.
And every school told me the same thing. They said, you know, you can go to school for anything.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a truck driver, you can be a dinner assistant, you know,
Yeah.
you can be anything. But you can go to school for it, but they told me, who gonna hire you?
Mm-hmm.
I wrote Tennessee Tech, I wrote Memphis, I wrote Southwest. Every college in Memphis that you can name, I wrote them.
Yeah.
And I got the same response from everybody. You know, you can go to school, but you're gonna have to work for somebody that's independent
Mm-hmm.
in order to hire you. So me getting them responses up on my release, I didn't have a clue of what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote my mom. I remember one time I wrote my mom. She a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Mom, I said, can you write like the board of nursing and see is there anything like what I can do in the nursing field, and I got the same response. You know, like I had a violent crime. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
No one was going to hire me. My first passion before I started doing what I do now was immortal science. That was what I had a passion for. I wanted to go to school. I wanted to learn how to embalm. That's all I wanted to do when I came up out of high school, work in a funeral home. Upon my release, I remember going to a funeral home. It was Memorial Park, and I went over there. I spoke with their manager, and I didn't never tell them my situation. You know, I didn't never tell them like what I went through. I didn't never tell them any of that. And she was like, well, you know, like you're gonna have to go to school. You're gonna have to do all this right here. But she was like, you know, we can give you a job as a burial. You know, like as a grave digger. I was like, okay, cool. Like, as long as I get my foot in the door, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. And never forget, she called me back. I was at work. She called me. She said, hey, can you come in for a second? So I took my lunch break. I went over there, and she gave me a thick envelope. And she said, we can't hire you. And I asked her why. She was like, well, I don't know. But she said, your background came back as a red flag. I knew what was on there already.
Yeah.
Like, I never told them. So they kind of, you know, like, I was like, you know, I can't do nothing. They're like, I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
So during that process of it, I went back to work. You know, like I was miserable like the whole day. I was like, I knew I was going to be able to do this. So I ended up going to barber school. I didn't like it at first. You know, it was just something that I had to do something. Like I'm fresh out of jail, you know, I had to do something. And I ended up liking it. I ended up working in a barber shop. It really wasn't my style, you know, staying behind the barber chair the whole day, you know, hoping that, like you get clients. So during that process, I kind of venture off a little bit, you know. I wanted to work in a funeral home.
Yeah.
Like that was my passion. So I went to different funeral homes. I went to Superior on Hollywood. I went to like a lot of other funeral homes, and I just say, I said, hey man, listen, like I'm a barber. I know what I'm doing. Do y'all need any barbers here? You know, like I can cut the hair. Like it don't matter about them being dead. You know, I just want to be a part of a funeral home process. So I was like, man, no, like we ain't finna take. I said, man, it'll be free. I said, I do it for you free. Give me one body, I'll do it for you free.
Yeah.
And I did one body, and they liked it, and they called me back. So it was. From that point, I started seeing, you know, like I can work for myself.
Yeah.
But I still had a primary job. I started getting into cars after I met a person. I started getting into cars after I met a person on the job. Most people don't tell you how to better yourself, especially when they doing the same field.
Yeah.
And I met this person, and he told me, you know, he was like, hey man, you know, like you do a lot of hustles. Like when I was fresh out of prison, I took pictures in the club.
Yeah, you had to come up with something to make it.
I worked at Taco Bell. I worked at UPS. You know, I worked at City Trend. I did all this at one time.
Yeah.
Like I had to do something. And once he told me that, it was, you know, of course, like when you start something off, you're going to take a loss. And, you know, I took a big loss, you know what I'm saying, doing it. Like I didn't have any money, you know, like I just took a big loss. But the loss was fun. Like it wasn't like I was miserable taking that loss. And like I always say to people too, you know, working for yourself is you doing it for two reasons. One, you're doing it for money.
Yeah.
Or second, you're doing it for like you have a passion for it.
Yeah.
So just like you interviewing me right now, if this is strictly about money for you, it ain't gonna be successful for you. You know, if it's a passion, it don't matter if you get everything what you need right now or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great for you because it's something that you determined about.
That's right.
So that's basically how I became in cars. This ain't nothing that I always wanted to do. You know, it just grew to be a passion for me. I was forced to do this.
Yeah.
And I tell anybody right now, going to prison was the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, I know that sounds weird, but that was the best thing that ever happened to me. I still network with the funeral homes. Actually, I network with the funeral homes more. Back in 2020 or 2021, I lost my little brother to a random expressway shooting.
Yeah.
And I remember when, at this time, I was still, networking like with funeral homes. And I remember when they let me view the body, after the embalming process and after everything. And my mom had never even seen him yet.
Yeah.
And I pulled the woman to the side. I said, hey, that gunshot wound, I said, my mom gonna be able to see that. Like I said, is there anything else of what you can do? And she was like, no, like it's nothing that we can do. Like it's already, we already put wax on it, And I said, like I'm not licensed for this. I said, is there a way for me to go back over y'all job? And like I ain't trying to, and she was like, I don't think like we can do that. I said, I'm not trying to, step on anybody's toes, but my mama can't see him like this. And they allowed me that opportunity. Like that was the first time that I actually patched a gunshot wound. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was on my brother. So that showed me like selling cars and doing something good for people as far as like funeral home wise. That's my passion.
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with you on the phone once, and you told me, I told you, I stated, I told you that my story couldn't help nobody else. And you said, like, you never know, like, what your story can do, like, you speak to other people.
Yeah.
And you will get through to somebody. You right, but I still feel like, sometimes you got to go through something to understand, like, your meaning of life. Like, me telling you, like, what I went through, it's not going to be, okay, I'm going to do it just like him. You can't do that. Like, you really have to feel that behind the bars. You have to feel, when they telling you it's child time.
Yeah.
You got to feel when they telling you, you can't go outside for wreck. But the thing is, in this generation right here is, I had a second chance.
Yeah.
A lot of people now, they don't get a second chance.
That's right.
So that one incident, like that one bank robbery for that one person, that could be his whole life.
That's right.
So, but when I did it, it was, I was granted a second chance in doing like what I wanted to do. And like, I don't believe in the term, running like with the wrong crowd. I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I believe in you wasn't mature, because you can tell me to do anything right now.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you a bad person, because to some people, you a great person.
Yeah.
So you're not the wrong crowd. It's just I'm not mature enough to have my own mindset on what I want to do. So, but, yeah, like, going to prison was the best thing that ever happened
And
to me.
I'm gonna elaborate what you were saying, when you say that going to prison was the best thing. And sometimes people don't understand what that means. And it means that you learn from that mistake.
Right.
And the mistake was that I can get an opportunity, even though the rejections happened when you left, it still was some doors that was open for you.
Right.
And many opportunities. Sometimes we get closed doors all the time. People, I mean, even if you never went to prison before, or you get closed doors now, but that don't mean that's not gonna be a yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Opportunities happen for anybody. Just like you said, the lady said, no, I don't think I'll be able to allow you to do that to your brother, and that's your brother. Right. But you did get a chance to do that. Another opportunity you just said was you got a chance to experience working in the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? And even though that it came back later,
right.
It's still you got a chance to experience it. You never know, whatever your passion may be, it may not happen now, because everything that God had planned for each one of us, it's a time. Right. It's a time frame for it. Right. And a lot of things that people don't understand, that it may not be what he needs you to do right now. It may be something else he needs you to get toward people, to help people. this was not the plan for me to have the talk show. You know what I'm saying? I've been modeling it the whole time and this, that, and other, and never thought I was going to go into the movie deal either. But something had happened to me to make me want to do something to lift me up. You know what I'm saying? So when this came along, this is a passion for me to help, you know, so many people in every area. Just like you just stated, if you in it for the money, then you won't grow. Because people get greedy and then they just take. And when you take from people and not be passionate with it or understanding about things, then it crumbles. And people don't understand that. You say rob Peter, pay Paul, and people be robbing Peter, Paul, and Tom, and everybody, and then turn around and you lost. Every experience that you go through in your life is a testimony, and that's what I stated to him when I talked to him about his story. And I told him the testimony is to help not only you, but it helps the other person. Right. It may not be the exact same thing you went through, but it's close to it. Right. A lot of people don't understand, like, man, I went through this stuff. A lot of people ain't able to talk about it. Everybody ain't able to talk about it because a lot of people feel shame. But everybody have a past. Right. I got a past. Everybody in this room got a past and something that happened to them in their life. And they may be ashamed to talk about it or they may be able to talk about it. It's called maturity. You are matured in a level where now I can sit here and talk about this because what I'm doing right now is helping me grow. Right. It's helping other people be happy. Don't you love to see this person smile when they got something good? When you had something that had your hands into it? Right. Yes, everybody loves that. But when you bad and don't want, you just take it, I don't care, I'm just about mine, about that money, man, she can go on, he can go on. Then you never succeed. And people don't understand that you have to be able to tell the testimony. God give us the opportunity to speak. And the speaking is tonight, where you're able to speak and tell your part of what had happened to you at the beginning. And I said that's the beginning for him. That was like a nest egg for him. Right. Like learning from this experience, going through all this, and meeting someone who turned him into a whole nother direction. And it don't mean he didn't, it's not his passion. Just like I said, it wasn't his passion what he wanted to do. But he grew into it. And as he grew into it, guess what? Y'all right now been buying cars left and right from this young man, and y'all been understanding his work. So tonight I said, tonight I want him on this show so we can talk about what had happened to him and where he going with this. And being an entrepreneur, it's not easy. And I know that. I know the beginning of you going into the car business, how could you say, I know you met this guy, and he was telling you about the car business. Right. So how did you work with him for a minute and then you branched out? How did you do that?
I did. What happened on that was he showed me what I needed to do. Like I never bought a vehicle with him. I never did nothing. Wow. Like he just showed me, man, this how you do it. And you know, like anything or what you want to do, you gonna study it. Yeah. Like if you in college, if you're not really into math or you really don't want to be a pharmacist or a nurse, you ain't gonna study for that. Yeah. But if you really want to work with animals, and you're gonna look into that book and you're gonna study you put effort into what you want. Yeah. So I didn't want cars, but I wanted to work for myself. So I always knew that even before I went to prison, like I want to work for myself, but I didn't know what I can do. Yeah. Just doing things like for your own, like people fail to realize that when you work for yourself, you actually have less time. Yeah. I was full-time at Nike for a few years before I actually made the decision to go ahead and just work for myself full-time. And Nike, I was working Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I go in, it's dark, I get off, it's dark. But I had, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, days off. Yeah. But when you work for yourself, you got days off because you can take any day that you want off. That's true. But you fully working for yourself. Like it's solely dependent on you. Yeah. You can't call in sick. Yeah. Like you calling yourself when you call in sick. Like you can't tell your customers, man, I got a cold today. Like I can't, you can't do that. Yeah. So what like a lot of people fail to understand is I get bad so much about, man, like you don't never do nothing. Like you don't never do nothing outside of work. But work for me has became a hobby.
Yes, right.
It's not a job for me no more. So, like for example, like I battle like with high blood pressure, and if I'm at home right now and I'm just sitting there like I'm not doing anything, like I can feel when my blood pressure high, and it's like, man, I got to do something.
Yeah.
But if I'm at work, that's a peace of mind for me.
I think it's more of anxiety. You
Right,
know,
right,
your
right.
anxiety,
Right,
because
right.
when you're like you expected to do something and you eager to do something and you like sitting here is not me because
Right.
I've been moving all my life. So
Right.
if you sit still too long, you be like, oh, I gotta get up out of here and do
Right,
something,
right,
and
right.
you know I gotta go do something. And
Right.
I don't care. I know that you're probably you still work when the snow came because I was
Right.
say I ain't see you not damn time
Right.
not showing that I'm
Right,
out here. I'm
right,
out here doing
right,
something.
right.
But you know, like I said, sitting still too long when you used to moving, I
Right.
think it will give you anxiety. But have
Right.
you right here thinking like, man,
right.
I'm not doing something that I need to be doing
You're right.
that I can help somebody do
Right.
something. So I got to keep moving.
But you know something? It's working for yourself is not for everybody.
Yes, right.
Like if it was for everyone, you want to have a team on doing what you're doing right now, because they'll feel like, man, forget me, like I can do this right here like on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need workers and you need people
Oh yeah.
to be bosses.
Yeah.
Now understanding in some cases, and I tell people this right here all the time, just because you work for someone, they don't make you down here.
No.
You can make just as much as your boss,
Oh yeah.
and he got more stress than you because
Yep.
it's his company.
That's right.
So when you work for a person, it's solely on what you want to do. Like, for example, like I tell my mom all the time, like try to do something like on your own, you know, like, but she'll name a million cons and probably 2 pros, you know, and I can't fault her for that.
Yeah.
Because she don't have the same mindset.
It's
that
that's what I
do.
said. You got to have the business
Right,
mindset,
right.
and a lot of people not really to take that risk.
Right.
And it's a risk because
Right.
you got to put in what you may not get back.
Right.
And I tell everybody all the time when y'all don't even understand the significance of being on this show. It's a pro and con. Like I take losses, but then I also receive.
Right.
But I also know that the more I keep doing this, the more people would, gravitate to it and understand what I'm doing as far as promoting your business and understanding where you come from, where you strive from. We're going to take a small commercial break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the car business and what is the name of the car business and how you can get a chance to purchase the car and what kind of cars did he sell. And we're going to take a small commercial break. Turn it up, DJ. We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere. Don't change the channel. Don't change the app. We are coming right back after this quick commercial break.
Yeah. Come and see me. Come and see me. Come and see me. Come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. Hold up. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Yeah.
Yeah, we are back on the Monee Phillips Show. We got my guy Anthony in the building, and we were just talking about the experience that he had went through the testimony of becoming a business owner from the beginning until now. Like I just got through talking about as far as the car business, and like you said, you end up just going out on your own and making a way for you on the car business. Like you said, you didn't know this was gonna be something that you were gonna be doing, right. And so now that you got into this business, how do you feel about it now? Because how long you been doing it now?
If my kid's 10, I've been doing it since they was like 1 or 2, so I say between 9 and 8 years.
Okay.
Right.
And I know it's some pros and cons into the car business
Right.
because we out here as women, out here shopping for cars and hoping that some people understand. And these day and age, when a lot of women come and looking for a car, they got kids and we need to get back from A to B, and we just want somebody to understand, not just to sell a lemon. Cause I done bought plenty of lemons back in the day, man. When I was young, get them tax refunds, and I just need a car. But but the thing is, man, do you get a good car? And as you long, folks are always talking about, bring a mechanic with you. I experienced. I got baby daddy here, these mechanics. You can't trust, man. He'll rig some up in a minute, can't trust him. But man, that's just to bring you to come back. I've been there. It's that bad copyright gonna take it about 2 weeks. I had that jump running. That's he riding around in your car.
Right.
Riding around in your car for months. I'm still trying to ride, make sure it's good. By the time you get your car, the motor gone, or the oil dripping off the truck. Man, I'm telling you, I know it's a business that, it's a pros and cons to it. Right. Now, I know that by you getting in this business, dealing with the cars, but your ambition was to make sure I have reliable cars for your customers and making sure they get back their bill. Or at the beginning, you was like, man, I'm just trying to make a quick buck, a couple of dollars at the beginning, because things can change. You can have a change of heart. Right. First time you did it, like, look, man, I'm just trying to sell these cars. Right. So I understand, because you got to see how this gonna roll with you. Can you take a chance? Can you take a loss and say, well, yeah, I'm gonna chunk that up? Right. How many chunk ups did you have to chunk up and say, man, look, I feel bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. When I first started selling cars, it was solely about the money.
Yeah.
It was. I'm not gonna take a loss.
That's right.
It was solely about the money. It was. But like I always been like that type too to. If I know that I'm doing something wrong, it's gonna bother me.
Yeah. Cause
I know that it's gonna come back on me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time, and I can speak on this, right? Like, it's fine. Like it was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a Mustang,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this car. Like I done fixed everything, and it's running hot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I called my mechanic, and he come over and look at it, and he said, man, it's okay. And so I drive it again.
Mm-hmm.
The little temperature hand going like this.
Yeah.
It running hot again. So now I know how much I can sell it for.
Yeah.
I know how much I got tied in it. And, I was like, look, just stop. Like, I can't keep on putting money into it. Stop. So this was the time when Craigslist was just, popping.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everybody was on Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm selling cars from the house. So, I always had this thing, you're not finna come to my house. Like I meet you, like we meet at the gas station, you finna pay me, I'm gonna walk back home.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna call my friend.
And come back, pick you up.
At these apartments right here waiting on me.
Yeah.
I go over there and and on this one particular car, it was like a little young guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he wanted was a Mustang. And I sold him the car. I broke even. Now, one thing about me is this right here. Now I don't, now everything is fully like, nah. But back then, I'm not finna get off on you. Like, I'm not finna make a profit off you.
Yeah.
That was the only bad car that I really ever had. I'm not finna make a profit off you.
Mm-hmm.
I think in that car I had probably about $2,500 tied into it.
Yeah.
So I put it on Craigslist for $2,500. I ain't say what was going on. He drove it. He he brought his daddy. His daddy was his mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
He liked it. I said, man, you give me $2,500, it's yours. I forget where I'm at, but I'm in the hood.
Yeah.
I walk back home. He asked me, I drove the car to him.
Yeah.
He asked me, did I need a ride back home? I said, no, you know, because you don't know where I stay at.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know where I stay at right now.
Yeah.
So, Mona, I'm not lying to you. I broke even on the car, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the expressway 2 weeks later. And I see the same car.
Oh, man.
And the guy is up underneath the hood, you know, like the hood raised up.
Yeah.
It's just steaming, like it's hot.
God.
And I said, man. But I feel bad, but I didn't because I broke even. Like, I didn't make a profit off you, but still,
Yeah.
I took somebody's last profit.
Yes, right. And they got to deal with their
That
problem.
was 9 years ago.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
That was
So
9 years
that would make you feel so bad because I got
Right.
I feel some type of way.
Right.
Giving somebody something and I know it's not.
Right.
It's not good. I would tell you all the time, hey man, this all the problem I got with the car. I mean, you know, if you
Right.
want it, you can get it.
Right.
But you got so many people that won't even tell you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, let me decide if I want to drive that
Right.
car or get something, get it
Right.
fixed, man. Don't give me no living. You know, have me run around here talking about the brakes are working fine, and then all of a sudden it went out.
Right.
You know, don't put me in danger.
Right, right.
Let me know what's going on with the car. I feel like, you know, to being a best salesman or best salesperson, let them know what people work with. This is anything. This is anything that you do.
Right.
Tell people what you're dealing with, and then maybe let them decide if they want to continue on
Right.
and buy something from you. And like I said, their experience right there, that should have made you say, like, I'll never do that again because, you know, you don't want to feel bad. And then you riding by.
Right. Right.
You ain't offer.
I didn't stop, man.
He ain't offer. He ain't stop and say, hey,
didn't
my,
stop.
oh my God, I can't let you know that would be to see you, man. Man, look, and then some people be low down and toot the horn at you. Toot, man. What's up? Man, cold game. But, you know, just going into that right there, after that experience right there, so after you seen that, you bought cars, and after that, and you start being successful in
Right.
selling the cars, right?
It's like right now, with me, I only say about deposits.
Okay.
So, you know, the growth came with what I went through, like started selling it. I really started selling from apartments.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed in, I stayed out Macon.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in some apartments you can only have like 1 or 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, and then everything else is like for, you know, like visitors.
Oh yeah.
And I remember every apartment complex they get the apartment workers that live in the complex.
That's
too.
right.
So I had like an 18-wheeler guy, like he'll drop off on the side street.
Ooh, Lord.
And,
And he's trying to sell cars in the
Right.
apartment. Lord.
and I leave them all right there.
Yeah.
And at nighttime I bring them on in.
What?
And you know, and I stayed in the back, so everybody started getting let on the doors. You know, like we have to keep down the visitors. You know,
yeah.
and, you
Whole
know,
time ain't no visitors.
Right. We having like too many people who saying like they can't park. So every now and then, like I move them around, you know, but none of them had tags on them because you know, like they fresh from the auction, like no tags, no nothing. So I bag them in.
Yeah.
So one night I was moving my cars around, and one of the workers in the apartment complex seen me. And she asked me, hey, are these cars right here yours? I said, no. I said, I'm just helping like my partner out right quick. He got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
She knew, you know. So a week later, I'm the only one now. I get a letter on my door stating, you know, hey, you know, like you violate like apartment complex rules, you can't. So I still did it. So I said, okay, cool. You know, my lease wasn't up yet. So I took all my cars from that apartment. It was an apartment next door to us. I took it over there. So,
Right, y'all gonna get some of this too.
Right. So, but me doing it, it showed me, you know, like you really have to invest in what you really want to
Oh
do.
yeah.
You can't keep treating everything as a hustle. Right now, I cannot sell you a bad car. I can't. Like if I only sell by deposits.
Yeah.
So for example, if I'm selling you a car, it's $5,000. My deposit gonna be $300.
Yeah.
Once you give me a deposit, that's when I start on that car.
Okay.
You know, I paint them, I fix them, I go through inspection, I make sure everything like it's on the up and up.
Yeah.
We would agree to a date, you know, when you need the car completed by.
Yeah.
Let's just say you agreed to February the 3rd, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today I ran into a problem. I know what date we agreed to.
Yeah.
If I know for a fact that I have not completed everything on that car, I'd rather call you back as a man and say, hey, I got this right here going on with it. I need another day or two.
Yeah.
Versus trying to rush, meet the deadline,
And then something happened.
and get your money and something happen. So with me, I always tell people, you know, you buying a used car. You can buy a new car right now. Go home, drive. You get a recall paper in the mail the next week.
They
And
already
it's
recalled the
brand new.
tassels there.
Right. My goal and what I do is I try my best to make everything look new as possible, drive new as possible. I sell as is, but I would never leave a customer out there to dry. You know, like if it's something happened tomorrow and I missed it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that falls on me. I missed it. But at the same time, you have to understand that every dealer is not going to do that. Like,
Sure,
once you
like-
go and leave that lot, it's yours.
It's yours. It's on
So,
you.
I mean, I try my best to help everybody as possible. Like, a lot of my people who I sell cars to, I promote a lot of, you know, like on social media.
Yeah.
But a lot of my people are like word of mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sell you a lemon. Like, I can't do that. Like, if a car come in bad, it don't matter how much I done paid for this car. If it come in bad, I see that it's not worth fixing, I'm gonna run it back through the auction.
Yes, right.
I may take a loss for $2,000 or something, but I'd rather take that loss versus me selling you something bad.
Yeah.
This your last $5,000. You got kids.
Yeah.
Your job, you barely making it like with your job. I can't do you like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta start, you know, growth happens sometimes from doing bad, and it show you that you need to do good.
Yeah.
In any business, and I tell people this all the time, in any business you do, you can't please everybody.
Yes, right.
You know, like, I never had a bad review on social media. I pray to God like I never don't. But I know dealers that have.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't please every customer. Like, this your business right here.
Yeah.
I can go back to one of my friends and say right now, man, Mona, man, I ain't like how she interviewed me, man. She was kind of, you know, but you did your job. And my only job is to do the best that I can do,
Yeah.
try to please you, and hope that it works.
Yeah.
People always say, like, the customer is right. The customer not right all the time.
Sure, like.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell them now, right now,
Right,
the
right.
mail carrier.
Right,
Y'all
right.
ain't right. Y'all ain't right now.
You have to know when to turn down money. You have to understand that every customer is not meant for you.
Yeah.
You have to understand that you can't make every customer like what you do.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to let a customer go out, buy a lemon.
Yeah.
So when they do come back to you, they respect you more for what you do versus, Mona, I promise you, this tax season right here, for car dealers, it's the worst. For a person who really fix their cars, it's the worst time to sell cars. It's tax season.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, no, it ain't, you know. You will sell more cars in bulks,
Yeah.
you know, but
making sure it's accurate and
It's the
in
worst
time.
time.
Yeah, because you're trying to make sure
Right.
that everything is up on the up and up and not give y'all a limit, but everybody be in that money
they
hot.
can't wait.
That money
They can't
burning a hole in your pocket, baby. Baby, look, you gonna get that limit fast. You
Right,
better
right.
hold on
Right,
tight.
right.
And check out. That's why I had to bring them on here, because y'all be happy to get, y'all don't care if the left window out. Y'all don't care if the tailpipe dragging on the ground.
Right.
Calling all the smoke up all the whole
Right.
expressway. Y'all do not care.
You right.
And we got to do better on where y'all be getting these cars and running these fins and everything. We gonna talk about the good cars that y'all can buy. So we gonna take a small commercial break, and I'm gonna give y'all the phone number. I want y'all to be able to call the studio to ask Anthony some questions about cars. I know a lot of us go buy cars and don't know what to look for, far as maintenance. A lot of people just don't understand, cause I just know, cause I got a brother that's a mechanic also. But as a woman, you always know that you supposed to check certain things on the car and this, that, and other when you get it, when you purchase a car. You can't always take word of mouth of the person saying they did this, did that to the car. Go get your maintenance done. Then you can keep up with on your own. And that way you'll be able to, keep riding. Right? So look, we're going to take a small commercial break, but I want to give y'all the phone number. The phone number to call to the studio is 901-244-6874. 901-244-6874. Y'all can call in, and we're going to ask some questions to Anthony about what kind of cars you expect, what kind of cars you looking for, what do he have. And like he said, like if you really want to have a good car, you want to be able to wait and him to make sure everything is accurate and correct, so he can be able to give you the best car, reliable car that can last you for a while. Because I know he got some customers, got some cars that purchased from him that had last quite a long time. So look, we're gonna make sure we do that. So we're gonna take a small commercial break. We'll come back with the callers calling in to the Monee Phillips Show. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah. Come and see me. Come and see me. Come and see me. Come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. 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 Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. Hold up. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Yeah.
Y'all, we are back on the Monee Phillips Show, and like I told y'all, I wanted y'all to get an opportunity to ask any questions. So any callers, if y'all want to call now, y'all can. The number is 901-244-6874. 901-244-6874. So if you want to ask any question, y'all call anytime, and we'll give a chance to ask any question you want to ask to Anthony. But like I was basically telling people about the car aspect, when you purchase a car, pretty much tell them the pros and cons about getting getting the maintenance done for the car.
A lot of people, they think when they go and buy a vehicle that you can just buy today and go straight to Atlanta today. Mm-hmm. You can, but it's your job as a customer to do your proper inspections on the car. Yeah. Me, if a vehicle come in and if it need an oil change, I change the oil. You know, if it got a small, like a little misfire, I do a tune-up on it. I don't put unnecessary money into a vehicle. If the oil still looks fresh, there's no misfire, I'm not going to change the oil. Yeah. I'm not going to change the plugs. You don't need it. But you as a customer, you need to, even if I change the oil, I tell everybody, go behind me. Get your own oil change so you know when it was last done. Yeah. The number one thing in buying a car, Monee, I promise you, and you're going to think I'm lying, I promise. The number one thing in buying a car is know your mechanic of who you bringing. It's a mechanic job to find something wrong. Yeah. You feel less than a man if you're a mechanic, and if you up underneath the hood like of a vehicle, and you can't find nothing wrong. You got to find something. Yeah. So, I done had like mechanics come and they find something where they think they didn't found something. I'm like, man, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I understand it's your job to, say something. I done had mechanics come and with a woman, she may walk off. And he'll say, hey man, like ain't nothing wrong with the car, but man, I tell her everything all good. She gonna go on by, throw me $100. Right. So I have people who bring their mechanics, and they try to charge me $100 or $200 or whatnot off the car. So they'll go back and tell they girlfriend or wife or whoever, man, it's a good car. It could be your own husband.
Yeah.
I didn't had that before. A woman faithful. You know what I'm saying? Like they still together.
Yeah.
Husband told me, man, look, man, my wife gonna get the car. You know, she just want me here just to look over everything. I know everything good. Give me 100. You know, it's. So now your wife gotta pay me. I gotta pay your. You know what I'm saying? Like no. And I have never put nobody on blast about that. You know, like it's.
I think a lot of with the women, and being honest and being a woman, when we go to car lots and men sell these cars to the women,
Right.
And first thing like, oh, this a woman, she don't know nothing about no cars,
Right.
did that, other.
Right.
And I'd had them do it all the time. I had a Mercedes, and I had to take it to the Mercedes shop, and I warranty on the car, and they were basically like, I supposedly came in there for a key lock on the ignition.
Right.
And the warranty people supposed to had paid for the key lock ignition. They did everything on the car, but didn't want to write to the warranty department what was really going on with the car for I can,
Right.
They wanted me to come out of pocket. So basically I was like, man, I'm not paying that. I didn't ask for that. And y'all better reword it. So the warranty people, what you mean reword it? Well, I said, y'all better go reword it. Nobody wanted to take what I said. They going by the people going by what y'all wrote. So whatever the shop head wrote, they wasn't paying for it. We ain't paying for no extra keys. See, they said the car wouldn't work without having 2 sets of keys.
Right. You know.
I ain't asked for no damn 2 sets of keys. I don't need but 1 damn key.
Right.
But who told y'all to purchase that?
Right.
So they were like, you out to pay. Who?
Right.
Who gonna pay $600 for an extra key? I ain't asked for the key. So they had to reword. So what I did was I had to bring my baby dad, of course, bring him down there to be the stand-up guy. They say, yeah, what's going on here, I'm like, Lord have mercy. And they was like, well, this what's going on and this, that, and all. And I still had to talk. I don't even know why he was there. Still had to talk. But at the end of the day, I got the thing resolved. But sometimes, it can help having a man there. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, if they feel they first time they see a woman, it automatically, and there ain't no pros come to that. I mean, I'm being honest, man. With a woman, man, coming to get up that car, your bucks is like, man, I'm gonna charge her $20,000 for this car, and then you gonna be paying your interest on a car note.
Right.
If you're not paying paying cash on a car, and the interest on the car be triple or whatever, it's a $20,000 car. I'm paying $50,000 for this car.
Right.
And, what?
You right.
On 2001?
You right.
Y'all make it make sense. I'm just saying, 2001, I'm paying $50,000 on 2001.
Right.
Man, get out of here. Man, look, if y'all don't hold, now, I'm gonna be honest. I think the least car I seen Anthony sell, if I ain't mistaken, was less than under $7,000.
Way understand.
Yeah, I seen it. I said, wait, I'm like, I ain't seen nothing over like, unless it was like a Lexus or something like that. But them other cars, I probably I haven't seen a reasonable price for the cars. And like you said, asking for the deposit, it's reasonable too, because you're not even asking, not even a dick, you know what I'm saying, for the deposit.
A lot of people don't understand like what deposit is. Like, I think I'm probably the only one who sell bad deposits.
Yeah.
Deposits to me is
Securing the spot.
it's a security spot, but you go to a lot of these dealerships, the car already like it's on the front line, like it's ready. I don't sell like that. So how I get my cars in, I can't wash and sell them.
Yeah.
So the deposits for me is when you make your deposit, we locking in on this car. I'm gonna start on this car, I'm gonna paint this car. I'm gonna do whatever this car need. We're gonna agree to a date. Even if you don't have all the money right then, if you say, hey, Anthony, I know you don't want to give people like 30 days. Can I get 45? That's cool. You know, like, I'm taking your word.
Yeah.
I don't ask for half the car up front.
Yeah.
The number one reason why people buy bad cars is because they chase prices. Today alone, I know I had probably about 6 cars. And them prices, what they, like I always ask a person this right here when they call me. Don't tell me what type of car you want. You know, don't call and say I want this. When you call me, just say, hey, I got this right here. What can I get? Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest. I'm not one of them dealers here. I got a car for $4. You want to spend $7. I say, well, I got this car right here. You know, no, if your price is $4, I'm going to name what I'm legit
what you get
selling for $4.
That price. Mm-hmm.
The problem is, come tax season, you get 2 people that buy cars, basically. You get the ones who ain't had a car for 6 months to a year. Mm-hmm. They done been a whole year without riding. Yeah. So now they don't want to hear nothing about a deposit.
Oh, yeah.
They need something today.
You know
today.
They're the one you gonna have a lot.
Right.
Ooh, you gonna have a hard time.
You have the ones who just looking for a second car. They'll do a deposit. Yeah. But the thing is, when people get tax money back, they get $3,000, $3,500. Yeah. That's cool. You know, I started at $3,500. Yeah. But right now, to legit sell a car for $35,000, you fixing, you paint is hard. Yeah. So even I try my best to sell, start at $30,000, but I always catch myself starting at $4,000 on up. Yeah. If a person have $3,500 come tax season, the type of car they want is a 2018 Maxima. A 2017 Malibu. Like, they not understanding. Like, they think because you go to the auction, you getting these cars for $200-$300. That's not the case.
No.
When you add in what you pay for the car, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this ain't what dealers supposed to do. Yeah. For example, the auction price. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, every week is something different. Oh, yeah. You know, the prices never stay the same. 2018 Malibu in the auction, need body work. Yeah. You'll get it for $3,500 to $4,000. Mm-hmm. You know, it's need body work and everything. Okay, so it's a 2018 Malibu. That same car at a car lot go for roughly $17,000 to $19,000. Okay. So we just gonna say it's $4,000. I gotta pay $4,000 for it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shipping. Most of my cars, they come from Georgia. Yeah. I pay $350 for shipping to get a car shipped to Memphis. I'm at $43.50. Okay. I pay my workers for body work. Just say it need $1,000. We're gonna say a $1,500 work body work, parts and labor. Yeah. So I'm at 53. I'm at 58. Mm-hmm. I'm at 58. Paperwork is auction paperwork. We're going to get into that in a minute, but paperwork costs $200. Yeah. I'm at 6 now. I'm at 6 now. Okay, my time. You always got to pay yourself a time. Mm-hmm. Your time. I'm just going to pay myself $500. I'm at 65 now. Okay, it's going to need something mechanically wrong. So now we done started from 4, we done went up to 6. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have something wrong with it mechanically. Yeah. It ain't gonna be that much. We'll just say, $500 worth. We at 65. Mm-hmm. So that 4 then jumped up by $2,500 real quick. 65. Okay. Detailing. You don't have to pay somebody to detail. Yeah. We'll say like $100, detail. We at 66. Yeah. Okay, so the car complete. That $4,000 car is now $6,600. Yeah. Okay. Because
all the work you gonna put into.
Right. Mm-hmm. When I post that same car for $8,500, I'm only making $1,900 profit. Plus my time. Yeah. A person will say, I'll give you $6,000 for it. When I got more than that tied in it, but you'll go to a car lot on Covington Pike off Mount Morale, and they'll charge you $2,500 down. You will pay $450 a month. Yeah. Your total price will be $21,000. You will pay that with ease. So it's when a person know the owner of who they buying from, they don't respect you. When you go to Jim Carrey's and all them people, you never see Jim Carrey. You see like his workers. Yeah. So you respect him. Yeah. Like you never meet him. But by you meeting me and doing business with me, you're like, man, I give you this right here.
Wow.
Like it don't go that way.
Man, I'm telling you, man, the story of being a car salesman, I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's a lot to it. But look, we're going to take a one more commercial break, and we're going to come back. We're going to get a chance to get his information, and y'all get a chance to get in touch with him, and then we're going to end the show. So we're going to take a small commercial break, come right back, get his information where y'all can contact him, and then we're going to end the show. We'll be right back after this message.
Come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. Whatever you need, little buddy, come and see me. Hold up. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, we are back on the Monee Phillips Show. So, Anthony, could you give them your information where they can contact you?
901-650-2523.
All right, one more time.
901-650-2523.
All right.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
I'm
Look, you had to
gonna
get a
speak on why I
time.
said them on
Yeah.
8 a.m. to 8
Business
p.m.
hours, y'all. Business hours, business hours. Make sure y'all contact him. Y'all looking for a decent car. You know, my guy is going to make sure you get a reliable car. Give yourself some time. Save your money. Get your deposit in. And we're going to do all of that. Make sure you straight. We're going to make sure I share everything that he got going on so you will know where to contact. Y'all make sure y'all contact the Monee Phillips Show if you're looking to book a spot. Monee Phillips Show is every Friday night, 8 p.m. We on Comcast 17. We also finna get ready to expand to Jackson, Mississippi. Also, we on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. Download that app, SVP Network, and make sure you download the app, SVP Network, and then also check us on YouTube and the Monee Phillips Show. Just book your spot. And we'll see y'all next Friday for another dope show. Of course, we got a pack house tonight and a pack house next Friday night. DJ Styles is back in the building on the ones and twos. Chris Jeff is in the building, Angel in the back. So now you'll see y'all next Friday. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Share the live. We'll see y'all next Friday on another dope show. Bye, y'all.